What is going on, guys? It's MrVerry here, and today I want to actually hunt the new areas we unlocked. And since I've got my Quara task, I figure that'll be good. And the Quara Scouts have actually been pretty profitable for the most part for me so far, and really not too much of a problem. And of course, we have an electric or an energy axe for the Quaras and fire for the giant spiders. And keeping that Utora up as always. And we get a plate armor. So that's not bad, and I should have switched, but that's okay. So yeah, I wanted to just show you guys how a knight of my level actually does at Giant Spider Island and Quaras. Of course, I know I have a fairly exceptional set, but still. And I also like to use a lot of spells just to take less damage as well as get that faster EXP in. And wow, giant spiders, they seem to have a pretty large increase on gold drop. And the scouts drops are far better too. So it's all in all a pretty good time here. Um, Other than when I do that. Oops, so I'm gonna head back up, I'm gonna get surrounded. We'll let off a little Exori. And I gotta switch axes. And collect their gold. And I think there's a giant spider. There's like two giant spiders, one to the east, one to the south. So we'll kill them and then we'll venture down into the Quaras. And I'll also show the way to Frumbra's Citadel for those of you who haven't seen my earlier Frumbra's Citadel videos, which are pretty cool, if I do say so myself, and I do. But yeah, I thought giant spiders were going to be much more vicious for a character this level, but the fiery heroic axe just does well. And apparently I can't carry anymore, so we're going to want to ditch some stuff. And I've only used a couple pots so far, so in order to get the pot usage up a tiny bit, we're actually going to switch out to life rings rather than ring of healing, because then I don't have to use them at all, and you know. So now we're going to the Quara area, and there's bogs down here and stuff. But yeah, I love getting a bunch of them on me at once and just using Exori. It seems to do quite a bit of damage and quite fast. And these guys never used to drop like anything at all. Now they drop 500 gold Quara bones. They drop Northwind rods. Seems like Hydromancer's loot got increased, but don't quote me on it. I'm not completely sure. And I'm gonna start trying not to really use Exori too much on the creatures that there's only one of them, because it seems kind of wasteful. Plus, he does pretty heavy damage just with, you know, the normal attacks. And we're gonna have to Utura again, especially dropping down to where we're about to, and that, I actually left that dragon hand there. And we get 2 Quara Hydromancers and a Mantisan. And the Hydromancer goes down. And as I've said before, these guys are actually the strongest out of the Scout Quaras, whereas of the normal Quaras, the Predators are far more powerful. But yeah, experience is good here. Loot seems to be good here. I have no complaints. Now I'm dropping that plate armor because I'm sure I'll find something nicer later on. Actually, both times I came here before this recording, I ended up with a knight armor from each one, and I got a wand of cosmic energy once too. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And we want to stay sideways of them. They deal pretty nice damage with beams and whatnot, so. And they have the chance of dropping the best loot by far, and they drop gems. It seems to be more often than the rest. And there's usually a predator here and a couple hydromancers, but it looks like we already lured them out. Ooh, that was nice, a 177. So I've got a couple friends who are willing, after I make this video, to have a bigger party and go to Rashomon and quest and take care of stuff. And bog raiders are awesome. I've gotten some of the my most memorable hits on them by far. Unfortunately, no spring sprout rods or anything else too nice. And like I said, I'm going to show you guys from Citadel way. If you haven't seen it on my other video, then here's your chance. And we get a fish fin. Gladly take that. Two-handed sword. And nice. Yeah, and of course you're going to want to drop those plate armors for the two-handed swords. You know, they are much nicer. And I think there's bogs up here. Nope, there used to be. And there might be some more preds as we go through here. Not sure. Nope, it would appear not. So you see two demon heads, as if they're giving you a heads up, and here's Fromber Citadel. And to exit Fromber Citadel without going the way we came, there is a pick hole right over here. And that'll just transport you to the beginning of Garoma. But we're going to explore the rest of that sexy Quara. And this is my favorite Quara cave, honestly. If you guys have a better one to suggest, I'll do a video on that one too, gladly. Oh, hopefully we can get some decent loot this time around. So far, not too bad. Nothing fantastic, but also nothing just horrendous. And we get several on us, so we're going to want to do the old bridge trick. And I don't care if he runs, I just want to finish him off. And we get another pred on us, so that's fine. He can get in on the auxiliary damage too. And we finish off that pred, and as well as him with a whirlwind throw. So yeah, the gems and the gold is actually quite generous here too. Creature products, not nearly as, it doesn't seem to be nearly as much as, you know, real Quaras, but hey, you know, they are quite a bit easier, so. And there's Hydromancers up here, yep. They can actually heal for pretty significant amounts. But we can also get some pretty significant hits in, so. Ooh, another fish fin. That's nice. And as I've said before, fish fins have actually gone down in value a lot, and with the Rashomon update, they're only gonna do that more because the Frazzle Maws, which if you're trying to do the quest, you have to encounter, um, just drop them pretty often, along with iron ores and hardened bones. And wow, there's actually another Hydromancer up here. I did not expect that. And we use another Exori to just try to finish off the group. And of course, yes, ooh, small sapphire, not bad. You can be hunting this much slower, not get all of them on you, especially if you're a paladin and want to come here. Definitely a good choice. But, you know, as a knight, I like to get surrounded so that I can spam Exori, and I'm so excited for the fact that I get front sweep soon because it hits around the same amount as Fierce Berserk, but it's also only 3 squares in the direction you're facing. So that's fine. And we finish him off, and we gotta get another Utura up. But yeah, you can definitely, it goes without saying, the gold here is just outrageous. We're gonna drop the two-handed sword for now. Towards the end we'll start dropping pots so we can actually carry some goodies. And there's also a bog raider that's going to be inbound here shortly. And of course, speak of the devil and he appears. Ooh, and we finish her off quite brutally. Alright. And ooh, it looks like we have a predator back. So that's cool. And 3 fish. Eat those up. Just don't have to waste brown mushrooms. And onward we go. And another pincher scout. And I thought pinchers were going to be way more violent than they are because underwater they do some pretty heavy damage. And they still do decent damage above, don't get me wrong. Plus they have pretty tanky defenses. And we'll just lay down all the semi-nice items that we can't currently cap. And let's check that EXP out in a sec. Another two-handed sword, which is quite nice, better than plate armor, as far as the fact that it weighs less and is worth more. On a uselessness level, it totally fails. Quara bone, that's 500 gold, and it's only 1.4 in weight, so that's super helpful. And there's 2 Preds and a Constrictor up here normally, but luckily we just got the first Pred, so can do a little one-on-one with him. And a small diamond. I'm gonna put all the gems up front since I've always loved gems. They're so you know, small and seemingly insignificant, but actually worth quite a bit. And And we'll Utora again, which I shouldn't have done so early. I didn't realize what health I was at, but that's alright. We're about to go get into another battle. And I'm gonna actually explore the cave. This general spot we're in right now is actually definitely my overall favorite as far as what I've explored. And I've explored quite a bit of the Quara caves. I also think it's one of the easiest to access, so. And tentacles, that's worth like 150 or something. Yeah, their creature products are great. I think once I get my level, or after I feel like I've had enough fun exploring, because right now I'm not exploring, I know this area. And we get 2 Hydromancers, so we're going to Utora, Exori, and avoid staying in front of both of them. And we finish her off. Get that white pearl. Mad gold. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And now we get to get on to our bog raiders. I think the highest this character I've seen combo hit a bog raider for was like 444, which I was pretty proud of. I mean, I know that, like I said, they've got terrible defense and whatnot, but you know, still. And while we're fighting this dude, get rid of some empty pots so we can make some more room for Cap. 50 gold. I'm waiting for that time I see Paladin armor. And up here we just got 2 scouts, so this is past the area that I usually hunt in, but what the heck, we'll check it out. Yeah, the predators, while they do pack a bit of a punch, especially more so for like paladins with crossbows out and mages with low shielding. But with the equipment I have on, and my shielding and just, you know, everything all together, it really makes quite a difference. And I think I only have 124, I think I had 124 more Quara to kill when I got in here. Oh, I thought that would drop him. Nope, not quite. Plate legs, though. Because everyone needs those. And we're moving ahead kind of quickly. Isn't always the best idea, but hey, actually this idea worked out pretty well. Other than that, well, that's fine too. And I don't remember how much Quara eyes are worth, but I think a decent amount at least. And the gold plus the creature products from the smaller Quaras really make up for it. Definitely not the best hunt I've had down here yet, but oh, and then on this side there's gonna be a giant spider and 2 constrictors. So I'm gonna have to switch out to my fire and hammer away at him. Of course using an Exori to finish off the weakened scout. That shrimp. And usually this is what I do, like I'll go between, ooh, water elemental. Yeah, we want to focus on him. Yeah, water elementals are very vicious unless you're wearing a Helmet of the Deep, which gives you protection to their strongest attacks, even on land. Oh shit. Two. Alright. Well, there we go. That was solved. See, yeah, Giant Spider Island, a little scary for me at times, but definitely doable, and I prefer the Quaras all in all, I would have to say. So, yeah, I suppose I'll wander around the area and see if we can find another Quara hole. Just make a tour of it today. Did not mean to use that hotkey, but suppose it worked. And Fiery has 394. Nice. Yeah. Giant Spider Gold now is just great. Yeah, we're gonna check this hole. Okay, so we go down and we get 2 Pincher Scouts, which is totally doable. And a Bog Raider. So we take care of the Pincher Scout first. And now on to the Bog Raider. And we get pinchers, which are worth like 400 to 600, something nice, so that's really cool. Oh, wrong backpack, silly. But we're already over 4K in gold. And no real rares yet, but some decent stuff. And we'll see what awaits us up here. Oh, I think this is actually a way around. Yes, it is. Crazy. To the hole I just showed you guys. Nice. So we finish him off. And 48 gold. Not bad. And I think there's a couple Bog Raiders up here. There's usually Bog Raiders here, which is why it's so weird to me I haven't seen any. And we finish him off with that, because I don't feel like waiting for Exori. And small amethyst and a Quara tentacle. He was dedicated. So now you can go one of two ways, and I usually head back to the west because I figure that's most likely what's going to be mainly respawn. We only have 105 charges on our energy heroic X, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Although I'll be able to tell as soon as I stop seeing energy damage hitting my opponent. Wow, I thought for sure that would take him. Let's see the gems so far. Nice, not bad. Not terrible, but not bad. And here is several Hydromancers and several Predator Scouts. So what I like to do is lure them back so that I only get 2 at a time on me. But 3 is fine too. And we get 66 with that final blow. Sorry, had to save that. That's a nice. I'm saving pretty much all of Verry's progress because he's a really cool project to me. I've never been able to make a night where I can actually I never had the proper support from certain friends when trying to make a night, or I haven't had the opportunity to make one with such badass equipment like this, you know. And we're gonna use Tora because we're about to go against plenty of them Preds. And we finish him off. So I'm probably gonna hunt for the majority of the duration here. See, and that way you guys can get a better idea of how loot is and whatnot. 56 charges left. Okay, I gotta be aware of that. And now that it's just a single, we just use single based attack on him. You'll see sometimes I'll use Exori even when there's only one. And that's just if I'm thinking that more will be coming or if I'm being impatient. I know that's not the best strategic thing to do. Geez, they seem to take a lot less damage than you think they would, the constrictors. They seem just like squishy squids, you know. Let's see, life ring is 3 minutes. That's a minute 40, so that's cool. And there's a giant spider. Yeah, we gotta get this finished up quickly. And we do just that. Nice. That was a very solid hit. So yeah, what do you guys think of this spot? I think it's actually pretty great, especially with the potential of certain rares and the variety of creatures, and also the fact that you can task here, you know. And it's really rare that I see anyone here nowadays. Ooh, I thought he was down, faux show. Oh well. Take out the old energy axe and give him the 1-2. And over to the east here, there's pinchers and there's giant spiders. So we're gonna try to get the pincher first, which so far so good on that plan. And there's where all the halberds are coming from, ladies and gentlemen. And 2 giant spiders. So yeah, we're gonna want to run. I think I can handle 2 giant spiders. I just don't want to. It's obviously kind of a waste of supplies. But we'll go kill the other one. Hopefully he's hasn't gone too far off. Nope. Oh shit. And we dropped the 1. Wow, 2 wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was gonna be. $91, nice. So we'll head back down and see how our Quaras are doing. And I don't know if you can get a giant spider task for this level, which is really naive of me, but Quara Scouts wise, I'm almost done. I actually might be just about done, but I don't know, I'm having fun here. And another Quara. I'm gonna run out of a room in my backpack, but that's okay. And my axe just went unelectrified, so we have to get that back on it, which we do. And it seems to increase in damage quite a bit. And we're gonna try to take this easy because there can be several. So yeah, what is going on? Happy holidays, everyone, and tell me some of your Christmas plans or some of the experiences you've had. Like, what's the weather like around your area? Here, it's actually usually really snowy, but we just had a couple days that were extremely warm, which was a nice break from the freezing cold. But I'm curious to know where you're from and uh, what stuff is going on in your part of the either country or wherever you live on this wonderful planet Earth. Oh wow, it has just not let Mike have any rare stack. Let's see what my experience is. And I'm getting 153k an hour, and that's of course without the boost from the DDoS attacks and whatnot. And just dropping them. And I don't really think shrimp have too much of a value. They used to be a lot more rare, and honestly, I already have like 100 in the house from when I thought they were rare, so I don't even really worry about it. But yeah, gold. Yeah, that's gonna be full. I knew it. So, time to just put the gold wherever it can fit. Oh, that's what she said. And 17. Oh, nice. There's a total of 3 Hydromancers here. I thought there was only 2 at first. That's really cool. Hydromancers are definitely your best bet if you're looking for profiting. And I like this little spot because there seems to be quite a few of them.